Verhoeven in the air. He knows he's on camera, looking to style Verhoeven. The demo, but Davion G Fuel now having control. He takes his time, he goes high, and he finds the net. Verhoeven trying to take that opportunity away, dropping that one down quickly. Super Bleach is there, what a pass! Looking for the demo, he gets it. That was hard on the wall. Ginger looking to capitalize, and he does! Removing the offensive potential, but now Super Bleach in Flyboy style has time, and he gets it! Super Bleach! Little wide, a chance, a soft one. Ginger again with the save, unreal! Control, big now, last on defense. Verified Josh up in the air like he just doesn't care, looking for the finish. No, he goes high. Big, not available! He's got control. He's doing the dance. He pops it high. Huerte gets the demo. It's Zepsicle versus the world. Nobody there! To take his time and take a good bit of defense off the crossbar. What a nader! TTV, Nate Martin, back, trying to avoid getting scored on. The pass, the opportunity, the double tap, the TTV boys going off the sidewall. Espriella looking to get involved early. No, one, last on defense. Oh, what a challenge and a goal! You garbage, asserting dominance. I started this tournament because 2v2 is the most popular game mode in Rocket League, and it gets absolutely no love. Any tournament you see is either pros or the highest level players in existence getting invited by tournament organizers to make some money, to make a buck. I didn't want that anymore. I wanted something that was democratized. I wanted something where anybody could show up and show their stuff and have a chance to be a star of the show. Spinning the wheel, first person. That doesn't exist anywhere. That's why I started the Flyboy Championship, because Rocket League deserves it. This is the people's tournament. In the air yet again. Here comes Sita. A solid reset. This is where anybody of any rank can show up, have their name screamed by a caster who actually gives a shit. Wide open! Who wants people to believe that the person on the screen is out here showing the best possible stuff that they have, that they are dropping it all on the line, putting it all out there for everybody to see. He's got the ball. This could be the last chance. He gets the demo. He puts it in! He puts it in, Hawkeye! It's nerve-wracking to go in front of a crowd. There's hundreds of people that watch this tournament every week. Thousands even. This is the chance. Down to 30 seconds remaining, and Hawkeye comes up massively. Oh my God. For anybody to do what RLCS players do, this is the chance for any player to become the star of the show. This isn't just a tournament. This is the Flyboy Championship.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, gamer.
Let's get into the interview then.
Sure. So yeah, I'm Cellular, aka uninstalllife.jar. I'm a finalist on Don Charlie's tournament for the Flyboy Invitational.
How long have you been watching Don Charlie for?
I think I'm a 14-month sub, and I started subbing to him pretty much the day that I started watching him. So about like 13, 14 months.
You're going to get scored on, but just like, you know.
Yeah, I haven't caught every stream. I've caught a chunk of streams. There was a while where I didn't catch any streams. Well, since he's been doing a lot more Rocket League focused instead of Tarkov, I've really started watching a lot more of his streams.
Yeah. What were your first impressions joining the stream for the first time?
He was pretty chill. I think he was playing Apex Legends. I think the first time that I watched him, I was playing Apex with him and Chadley XD, because Chad said that they needed a third, and I was like, yeah, I'm down. So I played with him and Chad. Yeah.
Nice. What are your thoughts on the Flyboy Championship?
I think it's a great tourney. I think it's a great concept. I don't know how many others do something similar, if at all. I could have seen it. Like, if you would have told me that another Twitch streamer was doing this, I've been like, yeah, that's like feels like something that would have been done, but I don't think has been done as much as people think. And I feel like it takes a lot of like planning and behind the scenes work. He's obviously got like decals and stuff and everything for it, which is super cool. Overall, the timing of it, like the 12 weeks into to determine the finalists and everything, was super cool. It like gave something for everyone to look forward to, like week after week, which was really cool. You got to see a lot of different people play in each week's tournament. I think it was overall a really good idea.
Uninstall, winning another face-off. Joseph diving in, trying to assist with the goal, and it doesn't land. Silent Alkios trying to take a good challenge against Uninstall, who is looking to get fancy and dancy. That one popped high. Super Bleach goes into the corner. We got a Rule 1. We've got a Rule 1. Never mind, it was broken.
How does the tournament make you feel when Don Charlie is casting?
I think he does a great job casting twos. I think it's like the perfect like inlet for him to start casting. It's a little bit slower paced. It's not as hectic as threes can be. But overall, I think he's done a really good job for his first time casting something of this magnitude, especially it being like his first foray into casting and just diving head into a tournament like this. It's kind of crazy.
Describe the Flyboy Championship in one word.
One word. Give me a second. One word. God, I have so many good like 2 and 3 word things. Anticipation, I would say. I think anticipation, because as long as he keeps this momentum going, everyone's anticipating more and bigger after this. I think he's got much bigger plans after this that everyone can look forward to. And I think there's a lot more to come after this tournament. I think it's like something to just get him going on this like realm of content creation.
What were your first thoughts when competing for the Flyboy Championship?
First thoughts, probably something along, I don't think I was like too stressed. I was more just like playing because I was like, oh, it's Don's tourney. I'm just gonna play. It seems pretty chill. I don't think I understood, or maybe even he kind of understood the magnitude of what it would kind of like turn out to be, the amount of people who would kind of come through. So like the first week or two, I didn't like really stress about it as much. But then like once it really started kicking into like middle of the season, I really tried to sweat a lot more.
Yeah. It's probably a very biased answer, but who do you think is going to win the championship?
It's not unbiased. I think they're like almost any team could win. There's a lot of really good combos. There's Swifty and Super Bleach and Silent. I do think me and my teammate have a chance. I don't know how consistent we're going to be late into the tourney, but we'll see. Yeah, I think there's a lot of solid teams out there, and I haven't seen every person who is competing play before, so it'll be interesting to see some of the names that I haven't seen play.
Well, that concludes the last question of the interview.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing this. It was awesome, and that's going to be good for content.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's all good. Have a good one.
You too.
Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double, told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple, I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble, I'm the MVP, now I feel like
fake skis. Libby is just there. Oh, no shot on net. Mystic now putting that one off the sidewalk. Chance for a double tap. No, you garbage to clean it up. It ends up going into their own corner. Will they retain possession, or will the white team dive in and shake them to their core? Mystic, as if it was faded, as if it was faded, and you garbage takes off game. There it is. Kylester, another shot at the net. Sour Tan jumping in to save that one. Kylester putting that one up. Von Brook needed to jump. He did it, and that's gonna be a goal. Astria Boost in time. Mystic controlling that one, going back for it, but Estra is there. Diving is you garbage. A dangerous play. A wide open net, and there it goes. Could they find it? Mystic trying to work quickly. One, getting bombed! Libby to score, but Libby was a little too close. Now up the wall is Draco. Draco has a chance for the double tap. He finds it! Draco! Will he give him the pass he wants? Getting the mid boost. Pig completely in danger, and there they go! Verified Johnson Libby! Taking. You guys have earned the 2v2 tournament. Jesus Christ! Hawkeye and Bleach have their work cut out for them. One-and-eighter, one of the best out here. South taking the fake from one-and-eighter and going Dunkin' Donuts. My goodness, the mind games being played from one-and-eighter and South.
Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Can you introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah, I'm Don Charlie. I'm the streamer you're watching right now. Yeah.
How long have you been streaming for?
Oh man, I have been streaming now just a little over 3 years.
3 years.
Yes, it's been a while. At least it feels like that.
What games did you start off with streaming?
So yeah, I think I started on Overwatch. I was a big Overwatch guy for a hot minute. I was into the competitive scene, big junk rat main. I moved over to McCree for those who think that I can't shoot stuff. I'm actually half decent. But yeah, after Overwatch, I really stayed on the shooter side of things. Played a lot of Apex Legends. Then I got into Escape from Tarkov, which was my game for like 3,000 plus hours. I streamed that, I want to say, for almost 2 straight years, year and a half, 2 straight years. But, I played Rocket League intermittently during that time. I seem to like games that cause me a lot of pain. But, yeah, I kind of started just migrating over to Rocket League more and more, and the community really started to take hold of what I had going on. So I stuck with it, and it's been Rocket League ever since.
So what's your rank in Rocket League?
Ooh. So currently, Champ 1. I don't want to talk about it. But I've peaked this season, Champ 2, 2s and 3s.
I mean, most people are in Champ these days, though.
Yeah, I mean, actually, the broader community base, I believe, is between Plat and Diamond. I think it's like the vast majority of that bell curve exists in that area. So if you hit Champ, you did a good job. Good job, all the champs out there. And those Diamonds, you guys can do it.
You obviously play a lot of Rocket League on stream. Do you prefer casting or playing?
It's a good question. I really like Rocket League to play. It's fun. I think it's a really good time. I think my favorite thing to do with Rocket League is to cast it. I know I will never be as good as the people I am casting on screen, and I've accepted that. But it is really cool to inject some hype into some crazy plays you could see on screen. So I think I'd say casting. I wish I could do it as much as I could play, but you can only give that level of energy for so long, you know?
I reckon you would be able to get into like RLCS casting or casting for higher people.
That right there is a huge compliment. I think that would be a fantastic adventure. I really do. I don't want to put myself out there and say that, I'm looking for someone to pick me up. But I think my job right now is to continue to put on a really good tournament for Rocket League players that are a little underappreciated, work on my craft as a caster, and we'll see what happens, man.
Well, that kind of like ends up with the next question. How did you come up with the Flyboy Championship?
Yeah. I wanted the tournament to be a place where anybody could show up and show their stuff. Anybody from a bronze rank all the way up to pro level. I think that everybody deserves to have their name in lights to a degree. I think everybody has a couple of clips that they've hit, even at their level, whatever level that is, that they're really proud of. And to have those shown in front of people who are being supportive and, love the idea that even though you can't even half flip and, hit the net, but you had the confidence to jump off the ceiling and even touch the ball, that's something that everyone should celebrate. And I think that the Flyboy style, the Flyboy you could call it the ego, the Flyboy essence is just showing up and doing the damn thing.
I 100% agree with that. And it's awesome that you've got a whole tournament that's, how long's it been going on for right now?
So we just ended week 12 of the qualifiers. So for 12 weeks, every Saturday, I'm here in this seat casting the Flyboy Championship qualifier series. Everybody from the Flyboy Championship that wins, all the champions, have a chance to play in the Legends Invitational after 12 weeks. We're going to run that back pretty soon, actually. So if you didn't get in the first time, hang tight.
So season 1 of the Flyboy Championship ends with the Flyboy Legends Invitational. What are your plans after season 1 is over?
So first things first, I'm going to take a little bit of a 2-week break. Like I said, I'm here every Saturday night. There's a lot of planning that goes into these. Spend a lot of time with you editing. Spend a lot of time working on stream graphics, making sure everybody in the community knows about the tournaments, when they're happening, how they're happening. So, and I also work a full-time job outside of this. I work in digital marketing, but that's my 9 to 5. So any other time I'm not walking my dog or feeding myself, I am working on the stream and most recently the Flyboy Championship tournaments. So yeah, after this, we're taking a 2-week break, but I don't want to give an official date away just yet. I'm thinking season 2. Gonna run this whole thing back, even better this time.
When you're casting, you have a lot of interesting phrases you say, like someone is going Dunky Donuts, or you use the word unreal a lot. Do you have a favorite catchphrase?
Yeah, actually I do. But it's one that I say a lot, but I find it to be I don't know, it fits a lot of situations. Now it's escaping me as soon as I started talking about it. Hold on, I got this. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. It's a chance to do the dance is the one that I really enjoy. It's a chance to do the dance. The ball's in the air. The girl is waiting for you, man. You're gonna show up. You take her hand. You gonna glide the ball through the air and drop it gracefully into the net, or are you gonna backflip trying to go up for a fast aerial? Like it's in your hands. It's a chance to do the dance. You will be hearing me say that a lot.
So carrying on with the Flyboy Invitational, which team do you think is going to win the whole thing?
You can't ask me that. There's no way. There's no way I could know. No, it's absolutely incredible, the level of competition that we have in the Invitational. So this is the very first time I'm ever running this type of a tournament. I've never done, like any other game, I've never really done an organized tournament like this where it doesn't matter what rank you were. There was no guardrails to signing up. Very simple. You just show up on a Saturday, join the custom tournament at 11, and if you won, you could play in the Legends Invitational, and it is absolutely intense. The Flyboy Championship Series will always be open queue. I will never hard lock a rank to this tournament. I want anybody to have a chance to show up and play in my tournament. I want anybody to have a chance to be casted, have their name, said by myself in an exciting way. I want to bring hype to the entire Rocket League community, not just those that have grinded thousands of hours to earn some spotlight. In the very beginning of every tournament, I spectate whoever I just choose to spectate. There's no hard and fast choice ever. It's all random. So anybody who shows up in the tournament has a chance to be on screen and has a chance to have me casting their game. And that's my promise to the viewers, that's always going to be the case.
You definitely get like a lot of people from around the world, OCE, including myself, and other big YouTubers and streamers coming through your stream on Twitch and TikTok. I just think it's awesome. Well, thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it, and I hope that the Invitational goes amazing.
Well, thank you very much for having me, or thank you very much for interviewing me, Zeppy. You did a great job. The video is great from what I've seen thus far, and I hope everybody is enjoying the content. Here's to the Flyboy Championship.